Hey guys, what's going on? We've got another very exciting Jurassic World action figure review. This is a Legacy Collection set that we had no idea it was coming until it got revealed. This is the Jurassic World Sembène ATV Chase Pack, and this is our first Legacy Collection figure from 2015's Jurassic World, which is very exciting. We've gotten stuff from Jurassic World, i.e. the Apatosaurus, that's really it. But this is our first human character from said film, and Barry is a figure who's a long time coming. He really should have gotten a figure back in 2015, but they only made Owen, and that figure wasn't very good. But we finally do have Barry, and he can go on my little weird half Jurassic World, half JP3 shelf. So yeah, Legacy Collection Barry here. You got the Legacy Collection logo. Inside this package you get Barry, the ATV, a Velociraptor, and a weapon, and 4+ Mattel. Pretty cool. I don't really care about the vehicle or the dinosaur. I'm here for Barry. But, you know, this is pretty neat. Taking a look at the box, though, it's pretty green. But on the back of the box, you've got your Legacy Collection stuff. You've got Charlie here. That's the Velociraptor. Barry Sembène, he's got his gun, and then he can ride the ATV, and it's got suspension, which is pretty neat. Top of the box says that. Underside of the box says all of that. Which is pretty nifty. I'm pretty excited to open this thing up, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up. So, that was pretty unfun to open, getting all those rubber bands off of Barry, but you don't want him to fall off of his ATV when he's in the set. This is a pretty nice set, and it's not a bad price, only $25, and you get all of this, which is a pretty good deal. I mean, Barry's great, and he's an all-new figure from what I can tell. I did compare him to some of my other Mattel humans. I usually expect to find some reuse with some Legacy Collection with the humans, like the legs or the belt or whatever. Appears to be all new, which is neat. And then the Raptor, I'll start with the Raptor, and then the ATV and the gun, which is reuse, but it's fine. So we'll start with the Raptor. You might expect me to be extremely negative with this, and you're right, but not 100%. I will give Mattel credit. They tried a little bit better. It is frustrating that we got this Raptor basically twice in the same span of sets. It's the exact same sculpt that's in the Legacy Collection Isla Sorna Escape Pack, and we've gotten this Raptor a ton of times now. But it's not a bad sculpt, and it does have that darker green that does go all the way down. Now, is this the definitive Velociraptor Charlie? No. There's a better one that I will show later. But for what it is, it's not bad. You know already how this thing works. It's got all the Raptor articulation, so its jaw will close and open. His head will move. Her head will move. Charlie's female. I can't assign genders. Arms will move. Legs will move. And then the tail does have that swivel that we all know, and then it does have the Jurassic World Facts app scan code. This one does seem to be standing better than my other Legacy Collection versions of this sculpt. There's your scan code. Scan that into Jurassic World Facts. But no, the paint's pretty okay on this one. I don't mind. It's not as egregious as that orange Raptor. I just think the orange with the lack of paint makes it look really bad. This one, the green is much less egregious, and it does not hurt my soul as much. ATV's next. it does pass my rolling test. It's got some interesting suspension here. So it'll go over bumps, no doubt. And it's pretty neat. It looks like the one from the film. This is my first ATV. There has been one previous, but I never grabbed that set. But this ATV ain't bad. It'll look good. Maybe one day we'll get Owen with his proper Jurassic World motorcycle. We do have that one set that I will display Barry with that's got the motorcycle. But this is not bad at all. And yeah, it'll easily seat Barry, which he can go on the ATV. I'm gonna pose him up real quick. And he can ride into the jungle. Pretty neat. Speaking of Barry, he is a very exciting part of this set, and he is my favorite part. I do have my gripes, but I always do. I love to complain. So here's Barry. And he is so close to perfect. He's just got a couple of little issues that bug me. I don't feel he looks like the actor. I'm sorry. If you see the resemblance, okay, I just don't see it. Really? If you do, let me know. I feel like if they would have actually painted his hair. Well, he doesn't really have hair, that's the issue, but he does have that little bit of, like, they tried to make it look like he's got that fuzz. And I feel like they did achieve in that, but if they would have darkened this a little bit, it might have worked a bit better. It does look like him, but it also just kind of looks like generic Jurassic military grunt as well. So I'll let you guys be the judge. I do not think it looks like the actor, but it is still cool to have the representation. And then the costume is pretty nice. I remember it being a little more pink in the film, but that might have just been the lighting. Who knows? But it is an all-new sculpt, which is something we don't get all the time. We get a lot of Ian Malcolms and Alan Grants and Owens, so which I could never complain about Ian Malcolm or Alan Grant, but an Owen I can complain about. But it's a new sculpt, and it's a character from a film we don't have any representation from, which is super exciting. It makes me hopeful that we'll maybe get Claire one day in her white outfit. That's a figure that's on my top 5. Number 1 is Cooper from Jurassic Park, but that's never gonna happen. But yeah, Barry's pretty neat. Barry is pretty neat, and he comes with a gun. This is the same gun that came with the Jurassic World Dominion Claire Story Pack, except it's black this time. And this is a pretty nice rifle. He can hold it, and it serves its purpose. Yeah, let's move on to some comparisons. So this is the much better Charlie until the inevitable Hammond Collection Charlie. This one, I believe, is from Camp Cretaceous, and it was a more expensive figure. I found it at a flea market for like $1, but I believe it retailed for $10. And it's got that arm swinging action. But it just looks a lot more lively and colorful than the other this Charlie. This one might be a little more accurate to the film as far as the tone coloration, but this one is definitely more detailed, and it's got painted toes. So it gets the point from me there. And then Barry, I've got a couple of humans to compare him to. The first one might seem a little bit odd, but it'll make sense. So here's Barry right here. And then here is Jurassic World Dominion Claire. This is more to compare his rifle than anything. And as you can see, I turned them. They do have the exact same rifle. It's just his is black and hers is green. So yeah, there's those two next to each other. And then you can't have Barry without Owen. I wish I did have my Hammond Collection Owen here with me, because that's the Jurassic World version. But I've got Raptor Trainer Owen here from Fallen Kingdom. And the two boys have been reunited once again. They're such great characters, and I'm so glad Barry did come back for Dominion. So that is pretty exciting to me. Overall, though, I highly recommend this set. I'm usually not this positive when it comes to sets that have random throw and pack and raptors. But this one barely carries a set, and the ATV is not bad. So if you have enjoyed, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.